Hi grade 12s. So today we are going to do differential calculus. Now let's check the statement that we are given today. We are given that the gradient of the tangent to the function represented by f of x is equals to ax cubed plus bx squared at a point 1 and 5, meaning 1 is my x coordinate and 5 is my y coordinate, is 12. Now let's check something. Remember in maths, the first derivative is always equals to the what? Gradient. Now the gradient at this point is 12, meaning that when I was finding this gradient, I did a first derivative and substituted x is equals to 1 and got 12. But now we are going to reverse the process. Let's check something. They said our f of x is equals to ax cubed plus bx squared. Also before that, the question is that show that a is equals to what? 2 and b is equals to what? 3. Now let's check. Our function is given by what? Our function is given by ax cubed plus bx squared. I'm going to determine the first derivative and equate it to 12 because we said the gradient at the point is what? Is 12, and the gradient is always equals to the first derivative. What will be my first derivative? It will be f prime of x is equals to what? Now let's derive our function. Remember, derivation is all about what? Exponent multiplied by coefficient, exponent minus 1. This will be 3 multiplied by a, which is 3a, x to the power of 3 minus 1, which is 2, plus what? I'm going to say 2 multiplied by b, which is 2b, x to the power of 2 minus 1, which is 1. And then I'm going to equate this to what? To 12, because we said the first derivative is always equals to what? Gradient. But what is my x value here? My x value, it is this x coordinate, which is x is equals to 1. In other words, I'm going to say 3a multiplied by what? Multiplied by 1 squared plus what? 2b multiplied by 1 is equals to what? Is equals to 12. And then I'm going to say 3a multiplied by 1 squared is 3a plus 2b multiplied by 1 is what? Is 2b is equals to what? Is equals to 12. I can say that this is equation number 1, this is equation number 1. Now let's check something. We need to find equation number 2. Remember, we are solving for what? 2 values. It means I need to have 2 equations. Now let's check. Remember, they said that my x coordinate is 1 and my corresponding y coordinate is what? Is 5. In other words, I substituted 1 where I see x in order to get what? 5 in my original what? In my original function. Now, if we do this, remember, this is going to be f of what? 1 is equals to what? Is equals to 5. This tells me that I substituted what? 1 where I see x and I got what? I got 5. Now this is going to be what? This is going to be a multiplied by 1 cubed plus what? b multiplied by what? By 1 squared is equals to what? Is equals to 5. And then what I'm going to do now, I'm going to simplify my equation. It means I will have what? A plus b is equals to what? Is equals to 5. And then I can name this equation number 1, equation number 2. In other words, my friend, I can say from equation 2, I'm gonna make equation 3. I can make a or b subject of the formula. You can choose any you want. Now let's make a subject of the formula. It means I will have a and transpose b to this other side. I'll be left with what? 5 minus b. And then this is equation number 1, equation number 3. And then I'm going to say substitute equation number 3 into equation number 1 into equation number 1. It means where I see a, I will substitute what? 5 minus b, but where? In equation number 1. Remember, we said where we see a, we substitute what? 5 minus b. In other words, this is going to be 3 multiplied by 5 minus 1 b plus 2b is equals to what? Is equals to 12. And then I'm going to start by solving my brackets. It means I'm going to have 3 multiplied by 5, which is 50, 3 multiplied by minus b, which is minus 3b, plus 2b is equals to what? 12. This equation tells me that I'm going to solve for the value of b because the value of b is the unknown here. Now let's check the like terms. So now remember, I need to solve for the value of what? For the value of b. meaning I need to make B subject of the formula. This is going to be what? This is going to be 15 minus what? Minus 12 is equals to what? 3b minus 2b. Now let's check what is 15 minus 12. 15 minus 12 is 3, which is equals to 3b minus 2b is what? Is b. In other words, the value of b is equals to what? Is equals to 3. Now let's check something. I'm going to solve for what? For a again. Remember, a was what? A was 5 minus what? Minus b. In other words, this is going to be 5 minus what is 3? 3 is, what is b? B is 3. This is going to be 5 minus 2, which is equals to what? 2. In other words, I have shown that the value of what? The value of a is equals to 2 and the value of b is equals to 3. Thank you very much.